So, what was my initial reaction to Gone Girl? That's my reaction. That's how much it got under my skin. I was beyond frustrated. I was filled with dread and anger and disappointment. And the funny thing is that I read this book. I knew how it was going to end. That stuff that David Fincher was saying about like 2 months ago about how the ending was changed, not true. This is exactly how it ended in the book. I went for Pie. I went for Pie. I was so shaken by this movie that me and my friend, we went and got Pie, because Pie makes everything better. Now, for people who don't know what the movie's about, in a nutshell, it's about a guy named Nick and his wife Amy. They moved to Missouri because they lost their jobs as writers in New York. Everything's going fine. One day, Nick comes home. It's around like in the middle of the afternoon, and his wife is missing. And little by little, he starts becoming the suspect in this movie. Now, beyond that, I can't really tell you what happens in this film because it's too damn good. It is a perfect film. David Fincher delivers, once again, a great translation of a book. If you saw The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, you know what I'm talking about. I loved it. I thought it was great. I think Rosamund Pike, I think her name is going to get nominated for an Oscar for her performance of doing duality within her personality of a character. It was breathtaking. It was creepy, but it was breathtaking. Same with the other people in the movie. Ben Affleck played this great character who walks the line between innocent and guilty, and you never really know if he's actually the guy who killed his wife or if he had any involvement in her disappearance. You don't think that he was the guy who killed his wife, but you don't think that he's innocent. You don't know what to think. Neil Patrick Harris plays Desi Collins. He basically takes the character that he's been playing for the past 10 years as Barney and turns it upside down. This guy is awkward, he's controlling, he's off-putting, he's needy. It really shows that he can do more than just Barney from How I Met Your Mother. Tyler Perry plays Tanner Bolt. He plays a lot more of a comic relief character. He's very chill, he's very relaxed. He has a couple of lines that make you chuckle a little bit. Now, the movie's about 2.5 hours long, but you don't really feel it. It moves very quickly, and despite the fact that they left a lot of the scenes from the book out of the movie, you didn't feel cheated. You didn't feel like, oh, my favorite part, you cut it out. They did a very good job of condensing it down in a way that really helped the movie move along. And the fact that it was written by Gillian Flynn probably didn't hurt at all. I think it actually made it darker. The movie's a little bit darker than the book. You really took it from here and went up here, which is exactly what I expect when I watch a David Fincher movie, so I guess I can't complain. It was pretty it was pretty creepy as hell. One thing I did notice is that a lot of the journal entries that Amy has from the book are not in the movie. And I think that's a good idea to keep it down for time-wise. You do want to see a lot more of what's going on with Nick, and not so much about what's going on with Amy, so it was a good choice. But they kind of paraphrased a lot of her different stuff into like smaller scenes without hurting the integrity of the book. Now, as good as this movie is, and I will buy it on Blu-ray eventually because it's that good, it kind of leaves you on a down note. It's one of those movies that you look at the shelf and you see like Braveheart or Titanic or something like that, and maybe you're with like a buddy and you're like, hey, you want to watch this movie? You would not offer to watch this movie because one, it's 2.5 hours long, and two, it leaves you feeling kind of empty inside. It kind of leaves you going like, oh, it ends on a down note. I'm just saying be warned because it's kind of a buzzkill. If you're looking to get married or engaged or into like a serious relationship, if it's your wedding day tomorrow, don't watch Gone Girl. Gone Girl will scare you out of submission and you will not you will not go. I guess what I really like about this movie is that despite every other film that's been made about romance and love and happy endings and all that, this kind of debunks that. If you enjoyed 500 Days of Summer for what it was, for its honest look of marriage and relationships, then you will love Gone Girl. All in all, I give Gone Girl an A+. It is a perfect movie that has a moral to it, but doesn't feel too heavy-handed. Anyway, I'm Jonathan Burns. This was a very creepy movie to watch. I hope you enjoyed my review. Be sure to leave your comments, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.